Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Have fun. Enjoy life. Nothing is predictable. Quit trying to predict life. Life is unexpected. The worst thing sometimes you can do is to plan out everything and think that everything's going to work out exactly the way you think it's going to work out. Life is unpredictable. Plan for the unexpected. Sometimes when you get up in the morning, do 100 jumping jacks. I do that every morning. Do 100 jumping jacks will get you out of your freaking head. When you get home from work, jog for about half an hour. I don't know, do something random, do something spontaneous every morning or every day of the week. Because what's going to happen is, if you're not doing something spontaneous that's taking you out of, that's taking you out of your comfort zone, you're going to be stuck in your head like pretty much all day. Have fun. Life is a journey.
I'm telling you to boost your creativity, big baby. Make use of your creative ideas, darling. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take out a piece of paper, darling. Right at the top of the page, what area of your life you would like to have more ideas about, big baby. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps you want ideas on how to earn more money or become a healthier person, darling. That's right, big baby. It's called brainstorming, my good man. Then brainstorm until you have written down 20 ideas on that topic, darling. Now listen up. Not all ideas will be good, but some will. Woohoo! Woohoo! And as you make use of your creativity, you not only discover useful ideas, but you will also discover just how creative you can be if you try, darling, and how motivating and beneficial it would be to your life, and how satisfying you will feel, and how much more ideas you will come up with, darling. Like I said before, not all of your ideas will be hits and home runs, but who knows, my good man, all you need is one creative idea to take you to the next level, my friend.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm your host, Roosevelt Darling, and I am bringing you strange facts, fun facts, psychos, lunatics. Ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing you interesting and weird facts that you should know. Woohoo! Woohoo! Cockroaches can live for several weeks with their heads cut off because their brains are located inside their body. They would eventually die from being unable to eat. But darling, could you imagine if somebody cut off your head and you will still be alive, big baby? That would be such a beautiful sight, darling. You could tell the cops who killed you. Darling, that is ingenious. I think human beings should have their brains in their bodies instead of the head. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky. That's right, big baby. A little pig cannot look up. Darling, I'm telling you the truth, big baby. Woo-hoo! It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you that 10% of the world's population is left-handed. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's right, big baby. 10% of the world's population is left-handed. Woohoo! Listen to me. Listen to me. Are you listening to me? There is no a sheep, a duck, and a rooster were the first passengers in a hot air balloon. A sheep, darling, a duck, and a rooster, big baby, were the first passengers in a hot air balloon. Woohoo! Yeah! Darling, Did you know that gorillas burp when they are happy? That's right, big baby. I've did the research, I've conducted the studies, and I have come to the conclusion that gorillas burp when they are happy. Yeah, darling. Woo-hoo!
Are you listening to me? Darling, have you ever noticed
Chewing gum while you cut an onion will help keep you from crying. Yeah, that's right, darling. If you chew gum, big baby, while you're cutting an onion, you will not cry like a little baby, big baby. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, darling. Bonjour, darling. Did you know that the population of the world is expected to rise to 10.8 billion by the year 2080? Woohoo! Yeah, darling.
Hello, everyone. Hello, darling. Roosevelt is here, big baby. On Smash Pit TV. Have you ever noticed the only time people come outside is to smoke a cigarette? Think about it. The only time you ever see people come out, relax in nature, is to smoke a cigarette. Is to put tobacco in their lungs. Nobody ever comes outside to just come out to just relax and breathe. The purpose of this video is I wanted to just say, come outside and breathe with me. Take 5 minutes out of your day to relax, to go out to a park, to go into nature and just relax. It's not going to kill you. 5 minutes is all it takes. Think about it. How often are most people just sitting in their cubicle or just sitting all day in class? They leave their concrete building, they go into a box car, leave their box car, exit out and go to another concrete building. How often are people just out in nature and just enjoy being outside? It's not a lot to ask to just take 5 minutes out of your day to just come outside and breathe. I've been doing this before, where I would just go outside and just be in nature and just be by myself. It releases a lot of stress. By breathing from your belly, it releases a lot of stress. So the purpose of this video is just to tell you, take 5 minutes out of your day to just go outside and breathe. Go outside, appreciate the sunshine, appreciate nature. Go to a park if you can. You don't have to go to a park. You can just go go to the courtyard. If you're watching this video at school or whatever, just go to a courtyard, just sit in the courtyard and just appreciate nature, appreciate the sun, appreciate the clouds. Look up at the sky. Be different. Dare to be different. Go outside, take a deep breath, and relax. You'll find out you'll be a lot less stressful than you were 5 minutes before you did that 5-minute exercise. Just take 5 minutes out of your day to just focus on your breath, to just focus on nature, and to just be by yourself. You'll find out you'll learn a lot about yourself if you could just remove the noise. Understand where I'm coming from? I said remove the noise. Put your cell phone back. Just take 5 minutes. Listen to the birds. Listen to the trees. It's 5 minutes, and you'll be surprised how big of a difference it makes, and how much better you'll feel later on. Just 5 minutes. Some guys like girls with big butts. Some guys like girls with big breasts. Some guys like girls with small waists. Some guys like really thin girls. Some guys like athletic girls. Some guys like girls that have those, nice yoga bodies. Who knows?
Some guys like big girls, big baby, because big girls need love too.
Check out the thing about magazines is that it's based on personal preferences. Whoever the heck the editor of those magazines are, that's who determines who the perfect 10 are. Who are these fools? We don't know who they are. Your perfect 10 is your personal preference. Just because you like a particular type of girl may or may not fit into the mainstream doesn't mean that she's not your perfect 10. You have to find your perfect 10, guys, okay? I'll say it again. Your perfect 10, as far as a woman is concerned, is your personal preference.
Hey guys, Roosevelt is here, big baby. I wanted to make this quick video blog, darling, telling you to compliment other people. That's right, big baby. I am telling you to compliment other people. Why not, darling? Open up your eyes, open up your mouth, and say something nice for a change instead of living in the sea of negativity, baby. Telling somebody, hey, I like your shirt. Hey, I like your pants. Whatever. Hello, how are you doing today? What's going on? How's your day going? You look amazing. You look fantastic. Just opening up your mouth and just saying something positive to someone else will, you know what? Make them feel better. It'll get you out of thinking in your head that you are the center of the world. Listen up, big baby. Other people, they care about themselves. And do you know what happens when they care about other people? They'll start caring about you. Stop thinking that the world revolves around you, because it does not. Do you want people to be interested in you? Well, guess what, big baby? Be interested in them. And quit thinking the world revolves around you, because when you start complimenting other people, they will begin to believe that, you know what, this guy is pretty cool. They'll see you as the source of positivity. I've noticed that a majority of people in this world love to swim in the sewer of negativity. Well, guess what? Get out of that stupid negative mindset for a change and start thinking positive. I'm not saying you gotta be Mr. Happy-go-lucky every day and be positive 24/7, because that's not possible. But guess what? When you start treating other people with kindness, guess what? That kindness kind of gets back to you. And those dark days, you know what? They won't be as dark, because you'll have a little sunshine in your heart. So take some time out of your day to say something nice to someone, whether it be a man, whether it be a woman, whether it be a grandfather, or whether it be an older lady or a grandmother. Who knows? Who cares? Just say something positive to somebody for a change. Stop thinking you're the center of the world and how pitiful your life is, because other people are going through just things that are just as bad or even worse. So take time to say something nice to somebody. Compliment somebody for a change. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day, darling. Hello, everyone. Hello, darling. Roosevelt is here, big baby. Have you ever noticed the only time people come outside is to smoke a cigarette? Think about it. The only time you ever see people come out, relax in nature, is to smoke a cigarette. Is to put tobacco in their lungs. Nobody ever comes outside to just come out to just relax and breathe. The purpose of this video is I wanted to just say, come outside and breathe with me. Take 5 minutes out of your day to relax, to go to a park, to go into nature and just relax. It's not going to kill you. 5 minutes is all it takes. Think about it. How often are most people just sitting in their cubicle or just sitting all day in class? They leave their concrete building, they go into a box car, leave their box car, exit out and go to another concrete building. How often are people just out in nature and just enjoy being outside? It's not a lot to ask to just take 5 minutes out of your day to just come outside and breathe. I've been doing this before, where I would just go outside and just be in nature and just be by myself. It releases a lot of stress. By breathing from your belly, it releases a lot of stress. So the purpose of this video is just to tell you, take 5 minutes out of your day to just go outside and breathe. Go outside, appreciate the sunshine, appreciate nature. Go to a park if you can. You don't have to go to a park. You could just go go to the courtyard. If you're watching this video at school or whatever, just go to a courtyard, just sit in the courtyard and just appreciate nature, appreciate the sun, appreciate the clouds. Look up at the sky. Be different. Dare to be different. Go outside, take a deep breath, and relax. You'll find out you'll be a lot less stressful than you were 5 minutes before you did that 5-minute exercise. Just take 5 minutes out of your day to just focus on your breath, to just focus on nature, and to just be by yourself. You'll find out you'll learn a lot about yourself if you could just remove the noise. Understand where I'm coming from? I said remove the noise. Put your cell phone back. Just take 5 minutes. Listen to the birds. Listen to the trees. It's 5 minutes, and you'll be surprised how big of a difference it makes, and how much better you'll feel later on. Just 5 minutes. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Roosevelt. Another video blog coming your way. I wanted to talk about buying a used car. So, case in point, if you're going to buy a used car, make sure you bring a mechanic with you, somebody that's knowledgeable about cars and stuff like that, so you won't have any situations. Because there's been countless numbers of people that I've run into that went into the dealers or whatever, and the dealers kind of, told them that the car was in perfect condition when in fact there was a bunch of things wrong with the car. Make sure you get a Carfax if you are going to buy a car from a freaking dealer, because oftentimes those guys are just trying to make a sale, they're just trying to make a money, trying to make a buck. So you got to watch out for yourself. Make sure you bring a knowledgeable mechanic that knows about cars to look the car over, make sure everything is fine before you sign on the dotted line, because the minute you take that car out of the dealership, the dealer is not responsible for it. So if you're going to buy a freaking used car, man, make sure you take somebody who's knowledgeable, who's on your side. Make sure you get that Carfax to make sure there's nothing wrong with that vehicle, and that you're not buying a lemon, because oftentimes that car may even never had an oil change, the tires may be totally screwed up, maybe missing parts in the engine, the radiator may not be working. Who knows? The freaking gas tank might have some kind of leak in it. You don't know, because oftentimes those dealers, when they buy used cars, yeah, those cars may look great, they may be in awesome, excellent condition, but you don't know what's going on the inside under the hood. So my recommendation is, if you are going to buy a used car, make sure you bring a friend along with you, or someone that knows a lot about cars to look that car over. That's going to be on your side, so you can get a better deal, so you can negotiate for a better, a better price point in that car, you know what I mean? Because the dealer's going to try to get as much as they can from the car from you as possible. It's up to you to look out for yourself, and so you won't get railroaded, into buying a lemon, and then you take it home, and then you can't bring it back, because the dealer's thinking, guess what? When you sign out down the line, you take that car out of the lot, it's your responsibility to make sure you're not buying a lemon, and do some due diligence, do some check about, do some research about the car that you're buying. Go to Consumer Reports, do the Google searches and stuff like that to find out that the car you're purchasing is okay, it's fine, it's working, it's in great working order, and don't have a bunch of recalls, because the dealer's not going to tell you that. Some of them may, and some of them won't. But we realize that whoever the salesman is, he's looking out for his best interest, not yours. Roosevelt, have an awesome day, guys. It's Roosevelt. I just want to make a quick video blog about buying a film camera versus a digital camera. I'm still a dinosaur. I'm one of those people that still have a 35mm film camera, not a DSLR. Guess what? I take my camera to the lab, and you know what? My film comes out perfectly, because it's developed by a professional. I don't have to go into Photoshop, do a bunch of color corrections, this and that, and all that stuff, because that stuff is done by a professional lab technician. On the opposite end, I do have to pay for my processing to process those film rolls. I do have to purchase film rolls, so there are like pros and cons. But you know what? I'm kind of partial to like the 35mm film camera that I own, that's in perfect operating condition, that that doesn't have a bunch of electronic components in it. But like I say, I don't want to freaking spend like half an hour of my time, 2 hours or whatever in Photoshop,
photo touching, a freaking photo when I could just buy the film roll, snap some pictures, take some great photographs, take it to the lab, and that's it. I don't have to worry about all the extra nonsense. Film is awesome. I think I don't know why, but I think oftentimes people are like, DSLRs, this, digital that. Well, guess what? There's nothing wrong with shooting 35 millimeter film. I love film. I think film is awesome. I think it's, if you have a preference for digital, that's fine. Digital is immediate. You can upload that stuff to the internet and bam, that's it. You don't have to like, get it from a disc, from your CD-ROM, upload your computer, all that stuff. But you know what? That's cool. I love doing it. I love the fact that I can just send the rolls, I get my rolls back, and my stuff is done. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Roosevelt. Hi, guys. Let me tell you something. Are you going to environments where your sole purpose is to achieve an outcome, like going to a nightclub with the exclusive purpose of meeting girls and not enjoying yourself with your buddies or whatever? If your only purpose is to go in an environment, so like a mall or whatever, or a nightclub, it's just to get numbers, that's all you're going to be focused on, is getting numbers. You're not going to have fun. You're not going to enjoy the environment. You're not going to attract girls to you. You want girls to be attracted to you. He's not kind of saying if your purpose to go to a nightclub is to get girls and to get numbers, you're not going to get anything because you're dependent on an outcome. Your purpose of going to that environment should be to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to have to let loose, whatever. And that's gonna that fun energy that you have about yourself, that's gonna attract girls to you. Going there, giving girls high five, making small talk, say, hey, what's going on, guys? What's happening? Just enjoying the environment. You know what I mean? Enjoying the people around you. And the reason why I say if your purpose to go to a nightclub is to get girls numbers, you're not going to get any numbers, because your purpose of going to that environment should be for your enjoyment and for your enjoyment only. Because oftentimes I know a lot of guys, they'll go in certain clubs or whatever where they hate that kind of environment. They don't like that kind of music, but they're going there as just to say, hey man, I want to get this number, whatever. And they don't like that. Come on, man. I mean, you're pretty much wasting 2 hours of your life right there, where you could have been spending it somewhere where you could have fun. You could have went to a freaking movie and met girls over there. If that's the case, you know what I mean? When you go to a nightclub environment, you should be going there to have fun, to enjoy yourself. If you're going in an environment where you don't feel comfortable, then don't go to that kind of environment, because you're going to bring negative energy to it. You know what I mean? But like I said before, have fun, be expressive, dance, talk to people, do whatever, let loose. You know what I mean? Because you want to go into an environment that you like, that you enjoy, and that in turn is going to attract girls. That in turn is going to make people comfortable talking to you, darling. Some guys like girls with big butts. Some guys like girls with big breasts. Some guys like girls with small waists. Some guys like really thin girls. Some guys like athletic girls. Some guys like girls that have those, nice yoga bodies. Who knows?
Some guys like big girls, big baby, because big girls need love too.
Check out the thing about magazines is that it's based on personal preferences. Whoever the heck the editor of those magazines are, that's who determines who the perfect 10 are. Who are these fools? We don't know who they are. Your perfect 10 is your personal preference. Just because you like a particular type of girl that may or may not fit into the mainstream doesn't mean that she's not your perfect 10. You have to find your perfect 10, guys, okay? I'll say it again. Your perfect 10, as far as a woman is concerned, is your personal preference. Bonjour, darling. Bonjour. Bonjour. I'm your host, Roosevelt, bringing you some cool and interesting fun facts that you should know, as well as some really bizarre laws. Listen up, my good man. Did you know that Donkey Kong got his name because his creator, the creator of Donkey Kong, believed that donkey meant stupid English and wanted to convey the impression that the character was a stupid ape. I love Donkey Kong, darling, and I did not believe that Donkey Kong was a stupid ape. I just thought he was a misunderstood person, darling, much like me. There is no McDonald's in Antarctica, darling. There is a McDonald's in every continent except Antarctica, big baby. Men are 6 times more likely
to be struck by lightning, darling. I am standing in the middle of the woods. I hope I do not get struck by lightning, for I am a man. You cannot snore and dream at the same time, darling. Did you know that snoring and dreaming cannot happen at the same time? Big baby, I bet you did not know that, darling. Listen up, big baby. It is against the law for a woman to drive a car in Main Street unless her husband is walking in front of her. That's right, darling. You cannot drive a car in Main Street unless your husband is walking in front of you. Listen up, big baby. Chickens are not allowed to cross the road in Georgia, darling. Chickens are not allowed to cross the road, big baby. I wonder what happens when a cop approaches where they lock the chickens up, big darling. Listen up. Listen up, if you cut down a cactus, you could be sentenced, darling, to 25 years in prison in Arizona. Darling, you could be sentenced to 25 years, darling, in Arizona for cutting down a freaking cactus, big baby. It is illegal to sell your eyeballs in Texas. Do not go to Texas and try to sell your eyeballs, darling, because it is forbidden. You may not sell toothpaste and a toothbrush to the same customer on a Sunday, darling. This makes so much freaking sense, darling, because the two do not go together. Darling, it is illegal for you to have a mustache and try to kiss a woman, darling. Darling, I do not have a mustache. This law makes so much sense because men with mustaches are generally less desirable to women. I'm your host, big baby. Have a good day, my man. I am bringing you cool, fun facts, darling, as well as some strange, bizarre laws. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day, darling.